it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. Now in today's video, we are going to be talking about the 5 easy steps you guys can do to build a trading checklist. A trading checklist is one of the most important things any trader, whether you're a day trader, swing trader, needs to have, because what it does is it really makes you focus on quality rather than quantity. So we're going to be talking about the 5 steps that I use to build up my trading checklist, and at the end of the video, we are going to be breaking down my trading checklist so you guys could copy it. You could take things that you like about it. So guys, I hope you guys all enjoy this. If you guys are watching and you enjoy this type of video, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. And if you want to learn more about swing trading and trading in the markets, I highly recommend checking out our trading school. It's absolutely fantastic. It's literally awesome. We have private live streams, we have quizzes, we have lectures, but more importantly, we actually teach you to trade. I don't believe in getting rich quick. I don't believe in turning $100 into $100,000. I believe in consistency and base hits. That's what makes up a successful trader. So check out our school where you guys can learn how to find those undervalued stocks. And guys, we have a back to school day sale for 50% off. Code SCHOOL, 50% off. At least check it out down below. And guys, let's dive into this. So when it comes with swing trading and trading in the markets, the first thing you need in your trading checklist, because a trading checklist is a checklist you go through to make sure you're buying the right stock that meets your strategy. So the first thing is your goals, right? Having and implementing in your checklist should follow your trading goals. And what this means is if you're somebody that's going to be trying to, get rich quick, you're going to have different goals than somebody that's trying to go at it with a long-term approach. So having understanding your goals is very, very, very important. The second thing when it comes with swing trading and trading in the markets is understanding your setup, right? Understanding where you're buying the stock, why you're buying it. Is there any indicators you want to look for? Is there anything that you want to make sure that is implemented in this stock every single time when you buy it? Now, I know some of this might seem confusing, and so I'll be breaking down my checklist later, so you guys can stay tuned for that. But number 3 on your checklist is making sure you have some sort of risk management. Now, risk management, a lot of people get this confused, and risk management isn't about making money. It comes down to preserving your cash. So what that means is understanding where you're taking profit, understanding where you're stopping, having your stop loss set. If you don't have that stuff planned out, yeah, you may get lucky a couple times with some great trades, but overall, you're going to lose money, and it's going to be a very, very nasty thing because you're going to be burning through your account. People that go through accounts very, very fast, they lack risk management. I hate to say it. Now, another thing is your plan execution. So where you're buying, why you're buying, all that stuff is very important. With your plan execution, you should be understanding the stock. You could be looking at some of the fundamentals. When is the earnings report? Are you going to be holding through your earnings? And the last thing is just your post trade. After you traded, what are you doing? Are you journaling? Are you putting it in, are you put it in Google Sheets? Are you jotting down? If you're not doing that, it's a recipe for disaster. I would recommend one of 2 things. I would recommend getting a trading journal like this. This is the one that I use and sell right on Amazon. But if you guys are course members, you guys do get the trading Google Sheets. So let me go ahead and we can actually show you guys what I mean. So this is my checklist right here. So my checklist here made this past week a little over about $5,000. Now, the trading checklist, the first thing is understanding that trend. Okay, the trend, in my opinion, is very, very important. Imagine the stock is like a river. It's a lot easier to swim downstream than upstream. The second thing is support, right? Support, where we get buying pressure. The next thing is going in, looking at the RSI, one of those indicators I love, the relative strength index. Number 4 is the earnings date. I want to make sure I understand where the earnings date is, so I'm not going to be holding through. An earnings report. It's incredibly risky, and I'll show you an example here in a second. The next thing is risk and reward. I want to make sure when I buy a position, I have a minimum of 2 to 3 to 1 risk and reward. So I'm risking $1 to make $2 or $3. The last thing is my plan execution. So during this time, I'm going to the hourly because I'm a swing trader. I'm going to the hourly and I'm seeing if I can find some sort of support for entry or some sort of breakout. I know it might seem confusing, and we'll actually show you a position I took with Costco that made a little over $700 here, if you guys can see. Looking at Costco stock here, going through the checklist here, good upward trend, right? Check. You guys can see we've seen great growth out of it. The next thing is support. You can see here with this support, I used the 90-day moving average line. It sold off, it hit it, and we had that great move, right? Which is really important. Now, the next thing is the RSI. The RSI was trading for near and around about a 33. The last time it was trading for a 33 was back in here where we had the stock go from 700 to 740, which might not seem like a big move, but what makes up a successful swing trader is these base hits. So this return is about 4 or 5%, which is actually pretty nice. The next thing, going through our checklist, is the earnings. I understand they just had their earnings a little bit ago, but you can always go in and see. You can see the earnings is actually next month and a month from tomorrow. So I know we're in the clear because on average, I hold my swing trades for 6 to 9 days. So going in and just finding these types of plays, going through the checklist, RSI good, earnings, risk and reward. So if we enter on the 90-day moving average line, which that's where we entered here, the risk and reward is actually pretty good because we could keep our stop loss pretty tight, and that would be about a 3.5 risk and reward, risking $1 to make $3.51, which is actually pretty good. And then the last thing is where we enter, right? We're going to that hourly and we're looking for some sort of support or some sort of breakout. With this stock here, you guys can see a couple of things. You can see it has a bunch of support in between 805 and 792. And our average cost for Costco here, if we actually look at it, the average cost for Costco stock, Costco stock is near and around this 805 area. So we entered on the nice move, that nice dip down where we had that tendencies of getting good buying pressure. Some other good points of entry would have been on these breakouts here or on this golden cross. Both are very, very good ways, to get good entries. You can see on both of them, you still would be up handsomely. And we're actually continuing to hold to see if we can get more buying pressure on these moving average lines. And that's kind of the trade. That's kind of the breakdown, is going in, making sure the stock we buy is following our checklist. So now after we trade, obviously we go in to that Google Sheets, and if we lost money, if we make money, we see what worked, so we can implement that for future trading. And guys, if you want to learn how to trade, I highly recommend checking out our school. Code SCHOOL for 50% off. You won't regret it, and I'll see you guys in there. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, guys, and remember to stay happy, stay positive, and we'll see you. Take care.